Hi gorgeous ones, Joseph here. Today we're talking eyelids, in particular hooded eyelids. What are hooded eyelids? What can you do about hooded eyelids? And stay tuned towards the end of this tutorial where I'm going to be teaching you gorgeous ones at home how to make your very own eye gel which will reduce the hooded eyelids, thus giving your eyelids a few extra millimeters to play with. So hooded eyelids are typically characterized by an excess of skin directly beneath the eyebrow bone and right above the eyelashes. If you think about it logically, having a great big cushion of skin directly beneath your eyebrows is going to shrink the eye and make it appear smaller, thus making eye makeup application incredibly difficult, if not impossible. In some instances, the pocket of skin is so excessive it actually forces the eye closed, thus making surgery the only option. And hooded lids, of course, are huge news at the moment. There's YouTube channels dedicated to just this one topic. So, of course, finding a solution or being able to offer the sufferer of the hooded lid a few more millimeters on their actual eyelid is of paramount importance. As I've just mentioned, sometimes the pocket of skin underneath the eyebrow can be so big that it forces the eye closed, making surgery the only option. However, there are one or two things we can do. There are tiny little plastic, almost half-moon shaped stickers which you can apply to your eyelid. You pop them directly on the eyelid and just above the eyelid to give you that extra piece of space, thus allowing you to apply your eyeshadow on top of them. And of course, makeup can give you the illusion of having a much bigger eyelid than you actually have. But the hooded lid is so prevalent at the moment and so important that I thought I'd do something about it. So last night I decided to create my own eye gel. What this eye gel will actually do is as it dries, it tightens and pulls the skin upwards and outwards, thus allowing your eyelids to have a few more millimeters of space so you can apply eyeshadows onto it and basically give you the illusion or the look of a bigger eye. This formula is incredibly gentle. You can use it all around your eye area, on top of the eyelids, underneath your eyes if you want a lifted look. And of course, being made at home, we can control exactly what goes into our hooded lid eye gel. The formula contains 2 ingredients plus water, and you'll need your mixing bowl plus a receptacle to put the eye gel in once you've made it. But it is incredibly simple to do and ultimately very, very effective. So without any further ado, should we dive into the tutorial and I'll teach you guys at home how to make this incredible eye gel? Let's do it. Right, beautiful ones, this is how we make our hooded eyelid gel. So we need a clean bowl, a jug with possibly over 200 mils of water in. We won't be using all the water. A clean spoon, a pot of xanthan gum, and a bag of gum arabic or acacia powder. They are the same, so I prefer to call it acacia powder, plus or minus a bottle of glycerin. Now, if you find the formula a little bit too dry and a little bit too crispy, add some glycerin, possibly a teaspoon, half a teaspoon. So into the clean bowl, I am adding around 50 mils of water. I didn't measure this out, guys. I can do it by eye, but please do measure it at home. So into the water, the clean bowl of water, I'm going to add 1 level teaspoon of xanthan gum. Pop that in there, that's it. Good lad, get the lid on that. Now into the bowl of water with the xanthan gum, I'm going to add 2 heaped teaspoons of acacia powder. This provides the backbone of the formula. It provides the lift and the definition. It provides those very soft fibres, which are minuscule. They're microscopic little fibres. They won't harm your skin at all. But as they mesh, they tighten and they pull the skin and they sculpt the skin, basically, giving you a totally reshaped eyelid, however temporarily it is. So you can see me stirring the powder and the water together now. This formula was a little bit too thick, so I had to add a little drop more water to it. You'll see me do that in a minute. Or in a minute, as they say in Wales. Right, there's still quite a few lumps in there, guys. They will disperse though eventually. That's it. Use your elbow grease, man. Right, in goes possibly 10 to 15 mils of water I've added. So we've used possibly around 65 mils of water all told. So, yeah, that's it. Blend that's looking more paste-like now. And I'll be back in a minute with the formula after I've been blending it for about an hour. So this is after the formula's been, I've been blending this for about an hour. It looks gorgeous. It looks really, really gel-like and gooey. Like wallpaper paste. It's not though, it's just vegetable extracts, vegetable gums in fact. You can see how thick and viscous that is. Now that needs to go in that little pot and we have our hooded eye gel. So beautiful ones, that's how we make the hooded lid eye gel. It's really, really effective. It gives you eyelid definition. It raises up or lifts the eyelid, allowing a few more millimeters to apply your eyeshadow. Some people have had hooded lids all of their life. I mean, yeah, age and well, age basically can cause hooded lids, but there are solutions for them, guys. Makeup, those little plastic things I told you about earlier. You don't have to resort to surgery, guys. This works a dream. Yeah, it's temporary, but it's better than nothing, isn't it, guys? Don't go under the knife, and certainly don't spend thousands and thousands and thousands of your hard-earned cash on things which ultimately will, you know, let you down, and they probably won't even work in the end. The day someone invents an eye cream which can fix hooded lids, there'll be a millionaire, guys. Goodness, I just have. What am I doing on YouTube? I'm joking. As you can see, my eyelids are perfectly defined now. There's more space on my eyelids and between my eyebrows. Obviously, I don't wear makeup, so I can't tell you whether the eyeshadow goes on perfectly or smoothly afterwards, but the demonstration of where I speeded it up towards the end of this video, the time lapse can show you exactly how effective this formulation is. The only thing I would say is to, as the formula's drying, definitely just give it a little pat. Just sorry, ring finger, not any other fingers. Your ring finger is your weakest finger, therefore exerts the least amount of pressure onto your eye, so you're not damaging or tearing the delicate eyelids. But as the formula's drying, just give it a little tap like that. It disrupts the fibres so that they're not all straight. They're more like that, basically, therefore giving you more lift and more definition to your eye. Do that once or even twice. It's entirely up to you guys. But as I say, you don't have to spend a lot of money on these. This costs, what, $1, $2 to make? And look how effective it is. And Hooded Lids is all over social media at the moment, guys. All over it. So I think it's a win-win. Anyway, if you like this video, please don't forget to like it, leave a comment and subscribe. Which one? That one, that one. Who knows? Anyway, guys, please let me know whether you're going to use this formula, whether you have used it, and let me know what you think. And similarly, if there are any other videos you want me to do, it would be my pleasure to do them, guys. So have a lovely week, guys. Lots of love. Take care. Right, beautiful ones. This is the Hooded Eye Gel. This cost a matter of pence to make. You can see I've applied quite a small amount on my finger there, possibly the size of a pea. And I'm applying it to all over my eye, top lid and bottom, because I want my whole eye to be lifted. But if you just want your hooded eyes treated, then use the top lid only. You can see I'm patting it on there. It's important to pat as opposed to rub. That way it aligns the fibres, which will, as they dry, they tighten and pull the skin upwards and outwards. This is a vegetable-based product, guys. There are no animal extracts or anything like that in this formulation. No chemicals. And as the formula dries, it pulls everything, as I say, outwards and upwards, and allows you a few more millimetres for your eyelids. It's really hard to sit still for this. Had ants in my pants, guys. Definition's soon going to start to appear. As you can see here, I'm actually tapping my eyelid or rubbing my eyelid. Don't rub it, guys, but it is important as the formula's drying to just give it a light tap, because that disrupts the fibres and then they realign. And I don't know exactly how it works, but as they realign, they add even more definition to the top lid. So, you know, probably about 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes into your application, just give the formula a light tap. Why it's still quite damp, guys, so it hasn't dried down totally. And there you can see my top lid is starting to look more defined, more and more now. There you can see that, guys, quite clearly. That's it. Hooded lid gone. What do you reckon to that, guys? Pretty impressive, eh?